Christian Horner's finally spoken up about Max Verstappen's future at Red Bull, even after his own dramatic exit from the team. And according to him, the four-time world champ isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, the rumours have been flying for months, especially about a possible Mercedes switch. But Horner, he's not buying into it. That said, he didn't slam the door shut entirely. In fact, he left it just slightly ajar for a wild move in 2027. So let's ask the question, could Max test out the new 2026 regulations and then decide Red Bull's no longer the right team for him? And if that happens, is Mercedes really the only top option for him? Now, it's no secret that the relationship between Max and Red Bull has been rocky lately. It started with tension inside the team, and things really blew up when Horner got the sack. But now, the conversation's shifted. It's all about Verstappen's future. Even without the team principal title, Horner's legacy gives him weight. The guy helped lead Red Bull to 8 drivers' titles and 6 constructors. His voice still matters, especially when it comes to Max. So what did he say exactly? He claims that for 2026 the rumours are just noise. According to him, Red Bull isn't changing their driver lineup that year. But 2027? That's a different story. Because once the new regulations settle in, every team's performance is going to be up in the air, and every driver will be re-evaluating their options. Horner said it directly. Max is staying where he is, but in 2027, he's going to have options, not just one, multiple. Let that sink in. He's already laying the groundwork for something big beyond next season. So who's first in line if Max leaves? Mercedes. Toto Wolff's been very public about admiring Verstappen, and George Russell, he's hinted plenty of times that a partnership could work. Mercedes is building again, methodically, and Max could be the centerpiece of that rebuild. Then there's Aston Martin. Don't sleep on them. Quietly, they've been putting together a championship-level operation. They've got Red Bull engineers, a brand new factory, and a car that's starting to look more and more like a real threat. Now, with Alonso nearing retirement after 2026, there's a seat opening up. But let's be honest, Lawrence Stroll isn't going to push his own son out easily. The nepotism factor is real. Still, for a driver like Verstappen, billion-dollar decisions can get made. And let's not forget, Alonso's expected to become a brand ambassador anyway. That clears one path. But all of this hinges on 2026, the new era of regulations, the sport's biggest reset in decades. Engine architecture is changing, DRS is out, active aerodynamics are in. Half the power will come from electric energy. It's not just a tweak, it's a revolution. And Max knows better than anyone. Loyalty is great, but performance is everything. He'll want to see who adapts best before committing long-term. Now Red Bull is rolling the dice with their new in-house engine project, Red Bull Powertrains. They've got Honda's IP, sure, but this is still their first time going solo, a massive leap. Can they pull it off? Maybe, but it's a gamble. And technical leads like Pierre Wichet and Enrico Balbo are under pressure to make it work from day one. Meanwhile, Mercedes isn't just watching from the sidelines. Ola Kalanius, their CEO, has given the green light and budget to chase Verstappen hard. That wasn't even an option a few years ago. Now, he's their top target. And Ferrari? They're waiting in the wings. Leclerc is locked in, Hamilton joins in 2025, but if things go sideways, don't be surprised if they reshuffle to make room for Max. But here's the kicker, that infamous exit clause in Max's contract. His deal runs until 2028, but word is, if Red Bull underdelivers, he can walk. That's why Horner's firing may not be about internal politics at all. It might have been Red Bull's way of saying to Max, we're all in on you. There's even talk of branding Red Bull entirely around Max, making him the literal face of the team. Think about that. A Formula One team built not just for, but around one driver. And still, it might not be enough, because Verstappen is chasing performance, not legacy. His manager, Raymond Vermeulen, made that crystal clear. Their goal is winning, not loyalty points. So what happens if Red Bull underdelivers in 2026? There are whispers. Mercedes might temporarily place Andrea Kimi Antonelli in Alpine, keeping the door open for a Verstappen-Russell pairing in 2027. That's not confirmed, but don't rule it out.
Red Bull knows this. Without Max, they risk falling to the back of the grid. That's why they're fighting so hard to keep him. But this exit clause, it's like a ticking time bomb. Horner might be gone, but his insight still holds weight. He's been with the team since day one, back when they took over from Jaguar. If he's saying Max might walk after 2026, it's not just speculation. Even Martin Brundle chimed in. He thinks Horner's exit might increase the chances of Max staying. Brundle said, "It got personal. Every point, every podium Max earned, he did it in a Red Bull. He said he wants to see his career out there. But then again, we've seen this story before. Remember Mercedes in 2022? Everyone thought they'd dominate. Then the ground effect era hit and they stumbled badly. This is why 2026 is so critical. If Red Bull's new engine fails to deliver or their car lags behind, Max won't wait around to fix it. He'll leave. And let's be real, he's not going to spend 5 years dragging a midfield team back to the front. He's too competitive for that. Aston Martin, they've got the brainpower. Newey, Cowell, Cardeal. They're putting together a technical dream team, and with Honda coming in, that car could be a real threat. Lawrence Stroll knows what's at stake. He'll chase Max hard, but whether it works, time will tell. From here on out, everything hinges on that 2026 car. It's not just about speed, it's about proving to Max that the team can fight and win under an entirely new rulebook. Right now, Red Bull's development isn't showing much promise. The Verstappens have been quiet, but behind the scenes, they're watching closely. If performance drops, expect the market to explode. Teams will circle, phone calls will be made, offers will come. And Red Bull, they might be left asking, what more could we have done? So now the question is yours. Do you think Max is going to leave Red Bull in 2027? And if he does, which team do you think actually has the best shot at signing him? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And once you're done, check out the next video on your screen right now.